Hey everybody, how is it going out there? Happy Friday. Yeah, let's get some music going. Yeah, so I was working on a deployment script for for the Q app that we've been working on to get it on test flight, and I was thinking, why not just instead of working on it alone, why not share this with you all? So here's kind of an outline of what I've been thinking of. I want to get the should be get the git tag, get the most recent git tag, which is you can do this here. Oh, and I guess I should say this is what I want the tag to look like. I'm gonna look like say the App Store / the marketing version, and then build with the number at the end. And perhaps we'll like zero pad this or something. I'm not sure, just so that they're kind of forced to be in order when you kind of look through them. I guess typically there's not too many builds per marketing version, so it's not so big of a problem, but it might be nice if I like open source this or something. So yeah, we want to get the git tag, increment the version, make a new git tag, say, hey, we're on build 2 now, and then update the Info.plist so that when we go to archive the app, it has the right tag in it. And I started writing some stuff up here, and I realized I need some tests around that. So I wrote some tests. So given if this is the git tag, then I guess I made this concept of a complete version, which is going to be the marketing version along with the build numbers. It's going to be both of those things, because that's what we're going to send over to the Info.plist. And if you recall, my Info.plists are ignored in Git. Let's see, where is it? Cat dot git ignore. Yeah, I'm ignoring the Xcode project and the Info.plists because I generate all those using Xcode Gen. I've been using Xcode Gen for a really long time now. And it's been really helpful for avoiding problems with the Xcode project. There are other methods as well. Now that we can have Swift packages locally in an Xcode project, and that's something that I want to try for another project. But for this project, we're ignoring all that. So the source of truth is the git tag. And do I have the given one then? I do. Maybe I should put this over here in the notes. Ooh, that looks terrible. That's going to take a lot of cleanup. Yeah, I think I just want to recopy this. It's going to take way too long to spruce up. Oh, this is here twice. Yeah, so that's the basic idea of what I'm going for. And this is, I think we did this on stream a few weeks ago. Our App Store script is we do a little bit of setup. This is going to be new. Update the build numbers. Then as usual, archive, export the archive, and upload to the App Store. Hey, BruceLeif, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope this is a wonderful end to your week. Doing well, just relaxing for the rainy night. Oh, nice. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain earlier today, but it's over now. Just a little bit of post-rain cloudiness. But that means that it's not so hot today, which is nice. Yeah, so these tests passed like right away. I wasn't expecting these to this to go so easily. I thought for sure made a mistake, but no, that's fine. So let's see, where was I? Yeah, maybe this needs to be moved to a separate file. This is kind of a big chunk right here. This idea of a complete version. And I feel like it's going to move out eventually anyway. If this ever becomes more public or something like that. So complete version is the marketing version, which is the version library by MXCL, and then also the build number. Oh, and all these errors so far are about the initializing it from a git tag. Yeah, so I guess let's bring those in. Let's see, so that should make... Oh, it was getting the tag prefix from its parent class. So now I'm torn. So I just want to put it back, and I think I just want to put it back for now. Let's refactor later. Okay, are we building? We're building. And I did a test passing. The tests are passing, right on. So where's our entry point? Entry point is get the current complete version. So that's this the struct I was showing off before. Looks like the innards of this can change. So I think we can say complete version from a git tag. Build failed. Okay. Oh, call can throw. No worries. Get complete version. So here we... Oh, I see. I was trying to... yeah, just make this function really small. That's what I was in the middle of. Okay. So get the complete version. First, we get the most recent tag. Then we build the complete version from that tag. So once we have the complete version, next we want to increment the, I guess it's really implement the build number, not the version. And I already wrote a thing to do that. So that's going to be current complete version dot incrementing build number. And I can show that off real quick. So the marketing version is going to stay the same. And if there is a build number, we're going to add 1 to it. If the build number was nil, because we had just created a tag for a new marketing version, for example, then we'll start off at 1. And this doesn't really communicate that well, does it? But it does look kind of cute. What would make this more readable? I guess if we had like a if here or something. So if we have one, or really, let's see. So in Swift 5.9, I think we have some new stuff. I think we can say, let's try to write this all at once. Let next build number so if we have one, then then it's current build number plus 1. Otherwise, it's 1. Does this compile? Is that more readable? I'm not exactly sure if it is or not, but I guess it's somewhat more explicit. Because we're sort of saying we're kind of explicitly checking, whereas before it was kind of a map. And I feel like this map is maybe doesn't communicate as well. Because for one, there's no clarifying variable names. So I think this communicates it a little bit better. And then what do we have here? Call can throw, it sure can. Okay. So we have the next version. So we don't need that bit. Oh, I guess I can check these off. And make these not done yet. So I guess we want to make a new tag. So let's create this function. And of course, we're going to use sh for this. And we'll just write the output to the terminal there. And so what's this going to be? This is going to be git tag. Oh, we need the version here. And I wonder, what if this had its own sort of like toString? So if we just said something like complete version dot like to git tag or something like that. I think that would do it. Let's see what implementing that would look like. Yeah, I think git tag is a good name for that getter since we're initting with a git tag here. So we say var get tag, which is a string here. So I guess it's going to start with we have this tag prefix. Plus, this is going to be self.marketingversion. Is the description going to be enough here? I mean, I guess we'll have tests for this, right? So, and then this will be /build dash. And then here it's going to be plus the build number. Now this is optional because I was doing like a read here. But if I'm getting it, I'm kind of expecting it to be here. So it's actually not as complete as the name implies, huh? Because this could be nil. It's there. It's nillable. Does that mean I need another struct that like really complete version? Which gets returned by incrementing the build number. That feels... Or I could just force unwrap. Or I could... Yeah, not sure where the best way is to model this. Oh, but this needs to be in here like this. Is this guaranteed? I guess it is for my purposes. Inside of this file, it's only ever called after getting the next version. So I think I'm okay with force unwrapping it for now, because not force unwrapping it really adds a lot of kind of unnecessary complexity. So we need like a protocol or something like. Like, what if we called it like writable? I don't know. This is getting weird because these two are still kind of equivalent. You still want to be able to check double equals between these. Yeah, maybe another time we'll come back to figure out if there's a cleaner way to do that. I think force unwrap is fine for right now. So we'll get the complete version. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Pomba Plays. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the community. So we got the complete version. And then we'll increment the build number. We'll create a new tag from that. And then we want to update the Info.plist. It looks like these want to be strings, but this is something I was just kind of sketching out before. I think it's just going to take the same thing. And once we do that, we'll be done with this task and ready to push to test flight. Like continue on with the rest of the script. Bomba Play says, "Hello, good morning. Found your Twitch through Mastodon. Right on. Welcome, fellow elephants." Where's my elephant emote? There it is. Okay, so update the plist. So this is... So there's a tool for doing this, but I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. So I'm going to have to Google for it. Let's see. Info.plist CLI tool, maybe. Now this is getting it from inside of the app. I know there's a tool to do it because I've written... Here we go. Edit property lists on the terminal. No, this is defaults. I remember last time I Googled this, it took me a few things to figure out, to remember what it was called. Maybe I can just use AGV tool for this, actually. Let's see. XE run AGV tool. So that edits the Xcode project. Not sure if that edits the info plist. Let's see what it says right now for what marketing version. Oh, it is looking inside of the info plist. Oh, but it's going to update like every single one. I don't like. I don't care to update the version numbers of the screenshots or UI tests, and not sure what it can't find here. But okay, so I know there's another tool. Project status obsolete. It is now possible to create easily embed a process info plist. That's not it either. And I don't remember which of the apps I used do this. Pumbaa Play says, "Today I've Googled for the first time this week. ChatGPT has been so helpful lately for development." Oh, right on. Yeah, I was playing with one of those things today for making a Rails app. It's you still definitely got to know the programming language that you're writing. Oh, is this it? PL-util? No file specified. Unrecognized option, help. Okay, so dash help works. Insert a value. So string and integer. Okay, this is cool. Replace, but we'll overwrite an existing value. Okay, okay. And where is this installed? This comes with Xcode, right? Which PL tool are we talking about? PL tool not found. What did I... Oh, PL-util. User bin plutil. Is it part of XE run? Oh, okay, so it does come with Xcode. Great. Info.plist says, yeah, I'm making it do stuff I know how to implement or know the Stack Overflow answer to. Definitely not going to get us all fired yet. Yeah, that was the general consensus today. we're still safe for another year. Okay, so let's come back to, let's see, let's try to do a split screen here. Let's do terminal on the top, Xcode on the bottom. So I think we're going to run plutil, and then where do I specify the file? Command option, other options. A file goes at the end. Okay. Okay, so I think that goes into app/info.plist. And then we want to replace. And then what are these called? I think it's called like. I guess we can just take a look. Oh, I guess it's in the main project. This is just the scripts. So where's the info.plist? Sorry, I know I got a lot of windows open. I guess if I do this, the screen doesn't look so bad. So info, let's open this as code. So bundle version and short version string. And then when I call replace, what do I... Oh, so I pass the type. So that's the... So key path and then type value? Insert a value. So is value the value or is value the... Oh, I see. I have to say dash the kind of type. Okay. That wasn't so clear. Okay, so this is going to be a string. I guess this will be complete version dot marketing version. And then, ooh, this is getting kind of long. I think it's time to go to a triple quoted string. So PL tool replaced the bundle short version with the marketing version, and then replace. And is the build number an integer? I don't remember off the top of my head. It is a string, in fact. Look at that. Complete version dot build number, and we'll force unwrap that for now. And that's looking pretty good. Should I run it or? Let's see. I guess this should go at the top. We can do better than go. We can say tag next version. So it's creating a tag and updating the plist to prep for archiving and pushing to the App Store. I don't like using and in method names, but I don't like using and in method names. And this kind of is doing two things. I guess I could pull all this stuff out. Let's see, what would be the context of this? Update build numbers, which is just currently it's just called tag action.go. I guess update build numbers is fine, but tag action is not. These names are getting out of hand. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think just update build number action, update build numbers. I guess that's a little repetitive. Cool. So I guess to keep things safe, I could comment out the upload. So then everything will be kind of in a okay state. Because I know at the end I do want to push the tags. But we'll save that for later too. Okay, so let's run this from the command line. See what we get. So SPX App Store. So it's going to first create some folders. Then we're going to... Oh, I didn't finish typing the git action. And I think there's currently no tags, so I think this is going to fail. Yeah, no tags at all. So let's see it fail. No names found, cannot describe anything. So I guess this is tag 1.0.0. We can see if it works. 1.0.0, there we go. Oh, that's not how I wanted. I wanted to do this, the App Store prefix, because this is a monorepo. So let's remove that tag. And do I need to commit this? Oh, I might want to check if there's any dirty files. That is one annoying thing about writing these kinds of scripts is like you do want to have like the workspace clean when you're doing a build, but also when you're just trying stuff out, you don't want that. I guess since we're just trying stuff out and we're not pushing any tags, we can safely delete anything to see if we like it first. Okay, so git tag app store. Oh yeah, and before I do that, I did want to write Right, one more pair of tests. If I put a V here, oh, so it can't parse with the V here. Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of curious about that. I know like a lot of projects for their version numbers, for their version tags rather, they put a little V in front. Anyhow, okay, so git tag appstore / 1.0.0. Now let's run the App Store script, which creates the directories, gets the tag, cannot lock ref. I'm not sure what this error is. Wait, so if this, so you can't like put tags in a folder? Oh man, that really blows up what I was trying to do. I was trying to do it like, oh, if we're just at version 1, then just keep making builds from there. Okay. So a little bit back to the drawing board. I guess let's type it in. Let's make sure there's nothing weird going on. Let's just do it straight from the command line. Cannot lock ref. This ref exists. So I guess I can't make it a folder if that exists. Oof. Yeah, I was trying to hope to make it that the script does all the math. So we can obviously do it if we have this tag. Let's see, what can we do to clear the way here? Let's see, maybe we have to come back to to the drawing board a little bit. We did all those things, but it fails. Yeah, this is the easy one. That part works. Given the most recent tag is, oh, but these have the V's. We got to remove those V's. That doesn't parse. Because I guess like tagging beforehand, like that doesn't seem to make much sense to me. We could be on a branch, the version 1.0 branch, but oh man, that's so disappointing. Let's see, what else can we learn about git tag folders? Oh, I guess if it's not a slash, like what if we, can we tag this? Oh, we can do that. So it's the slash that's the problem. But then there's like other tools like Tower here where like if you do a slash, like you get this nice get like a nice UI you can like collapse everything is what I was going for. So I kind of do want a slash. Yeah, I guess it's like the 0 to 1 problem. Like how do we get this started? How do we tell this system that we're on a new marketing version? Definitely feeling a little stuck on this. Um, let's see, if I was programming on my own, this is where I would go work on something else. This is where I would go take a walk. This is where I would check Reddit or something like that. And kind of let the back of my brain do some work. But I'm not working on my own right now. And if we if we do check Reddit as to take like a programming break, there's not going to be anything on Reddit to read. Everything went dark. Yeah, searching for slash on this page doesn't really give us that much interesting stuff about tags. Yeah, I've gone through all those already. Oh, this is the error message we got before. See, the name of tag is treated as the name of a file system object. This object stores the hash commit the tag is attached to. With the tag foo, it's easy. File foo is created in git dir refs. Nothing special to worry about. With the tag foo/bar, however, it's a bit more complicated. Now a folder foo is created. Yeah, I do in hierarchical grouping. It's not possible to have two objects, file and folder, with the same name. So if you already have a 1.16.0 tag, you won't be able to work with anything. One obvious solution is transforming the initial tag to something like then proceeding with your original intent, or you can replace the dash slash with a dash or underbar. Yeah, I do want the folders because I think that'll give a nice UI for looking back at the tags. Like, what if we made a tag like this? Appstore 1.0.1/begin. And then when we release to the App Store, like actually pass through, like submit to App Store Connect, we can like say like end perhaps. Okay, I guess we can see if this begin thing would would work or not. So let's delete some tags. Okay, so that's all the tags are gone. There's something better we can do than begin though. Like if we called it dash. Oh. That's something. Hmm. So how would this feel like? Like I'm working on my app, just finished a new feature, and I'm ready to get a build out to test flight. So then I have to go to the command line. I have to type dit tag appstore / the version number /dash new marketing version. That's a little long, huh? /new is a little bit shorter. Bump, version bump. I think just new is fine. So given the most recent git tag is appstore 1.0.0 /new, then when making a new git tag, then when we go to write it, it should be build 1. Okay, let's go with that. We can maybe rename this to some other name in the future. But I think that's fine to kind of get going here. Which means we can kind of use an enum for the build number now, perhaps. I guess nil kind of is standing in for new at the moment. Okay, so it's nice we have a test for this. So I guess right here it would be /new. So I guess we want to sort of like trim that off to get the version. I guess that's kind of a new error there. So then the tag without the suffix would be kind of what we did up here. And I guess it'd be the opposite when we go up to the lower bound. We can add that error up there. Yeah, these we need to give some better error messages for at some point. But let's see if our test passed now. Oh. A few misplaced. Still failed. Where did we fail? Get tag doesn't parse after removing suffix. Yeah, let's see what we get here. So put a breakpoint in. And what's going on over here? Oh, the slash is still there. Oh, I guess this needs to be dot dot less than and not dot dot dot. There we go. So let's put this back over here. Given the most recent tag as appstore a version number /new and making a get tag, then it should be, we just start with build 1, which is what we just proved is happening. Okay, so if we come back to our full script, is there anything else we need to change? No, it's just how we read in the initial tag was the only problem, because we want to use Git folders, so they have to be. We aren't able to use this as a Git tag and a folder of Git tags. Okay, so let's delete all these tags. Okay, so let's try again from the top. So git tag appstore /1.0.0/new. And now let's run the script, sbx appstore. Permission denied. What? Oh, I must have a most likely that's just a formatting error. Yep, I forgot a backslash here. Okay, let's try that again. Hey, look, we got the correct tag that we wanted, but let's delete it so we can run it from the top. Oh. These look right. Let's see. Let's look at the error. File dash means standard in. Oh, we can't do multiples? Does this have to be like two separate calls? Okay, well, let's start off as two separate calls and take it from there. Oh, I guess it has to be two separate calls to plutil. We can't do it all at once. Oh, and now we're archiving. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm hoping that if I run the build all the way, I'll know if there's something wrong with the Info.plist. Let's see, there's some extra spaces here. I was kind of hoping I would have dealt with that. Let's see, so that'll take the extra spaces at the beginning. Oh, I wonder if that'll just take care of all the extra spaces. And then we're running Xcode build. So yeah, let's see if we can tweak that as well. Yeah, I don't want infinite spaces in here. Oops. There we go. Still running the archive. This app isn't that big. I'm kind of surprised it's still building. Guess we could look at this archive.log. Why is it taking so long? See, let's CD over there. It's just chilling. Yeah, just running the build here. I feel like it got stuck. Did the Info.plist mess it up? Let's see what it looks like. So there it is, bundle version of 2, short version string of 1.0.0. Seems okay, right? Oh, looks like it's made a bunch more progress. Oh, there we go. Archive succeeded. Okay. Does look like it's hanging a little bit though, right? What's going on in the terminal? Oh, right, because this was just the tail of the log of the archiving. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, so I think we can run this for real. But to do that, I do want to make sure that the the Git repo is clean. And I've actually written this before. Let's see. It's on my GitHub. So I wonder if I should import this or replicate it. Yeah, because this checks like a couple of different errors that Git might throw. So yeah, I think I think I do want to import this, and maybe we'll add this most recent tag thing to shgit. Okay, so let's add this. Copy the. Well, I guess the URL is here. Copy the URL. And what's the most recent version? 1.0. Cool. .o or .o.o? Yeah, .o.o. So then we can import that. Import shgit. We can say git dot is clean. Else what? Do we want a fatal error here? Do we want to? I guess we want to throw. So we can just define an error right here and throw it. And let's see how that works. Oh, did I add this already? That looks like that error means. Oh yeah, I have it twice. Look at that. I just didn't have it here in the dependencies. Okay, well now it's now it's here. I just deleted it though. Let's see. Let's tell it to fully rebuild with SBX-B. Still getting this warning. Invalid duplicate target dependency declaration shgit and target appstore. Oh, because I have it here twice. Oh my god. It wasn't Swift's fault at all. The error made sense. I just don't read sometimes, I guess. Okay, so let's see this repo not clean error. Yeah, I guess we could. Just want this to show an actual legible / readable error. So this is error description. Okay, let's try that again. Cannot find localized error. Do I not have foundation here? I don't. Oh, okay. Let's import, not that. Let's import foundation. There we go. Now let's try it. Still weird that we're getting like all this business in here. Oh, I guess it's because I guess I could put a do catch around this. Let's see what that looks like. That's a little bit nicer. Oh yeah, we can ask for the localized description. The operation couldn't be completed. Error 1. This is not the localized description. What are you talking about? What's the name of what are we supposed to override for localized error? I thought it was error description. Oh, it has to be optional. Let's try making it optional. Maybe then it will override. There we go. So we had to make this optional for it to properly count as an override. And let's give it some colors. There we go. Error. Get repo must be clean to push to App Store. And ain't that the truth? So we want to upload. We also want to push the tags. And yeah. So let's make this thing clean. Git add -u, git add spx. And what should I do with these notes? I guess we can commit them here too. So what's the name of, what are we doing in this commit? We are detecting version number from the git tag and incrementing it. Making a new tag and updating the Info.plist. Yeah, at a certain point, the amount of information in the commit message, I think, does trail off. Okay, so let's try it. SPX App Store. Oh, now I don't have enough. Now I don't have enough spaces. How did that work before? I mean, technically it's fine if we just keep building with the same number. I'm probably overdoing it by trying to make the first one super clean. But let's see. That was in what we're calling PL util. PL. So, oh, it's not in this file. It's in this file. Let's see. What did we mess up? I don't understand. Does this seem to work before? Let's just check the updating the build numbers. Let's comment everything else out. See, that's another nice thing is that like by making these steps like one line each, it's so easy to comment out the stuff that I am not concerned with in this run of the script. So let's run the script and see what we get. Pale tool replace. Why? How? Does this need a space here? It didn't seem to before. Well, there we go. I guess it did need that space. And I made that change like all over. Okay, so I guess I need to update everywhere else too. Everywhere I have a backslash needs a space after it again. I'm just going to amend that commit. Oh, 1M? There we go. Actually, yeah, let's delete this tag too. Just get a full run from the beginning. So, hey, I just finished a new feature. And I want to push this to the App Store. So I make a new tag, and then I run the App Store script. And I did uncomment all that stuff, right? I I didn't. Okay. Okay. Oh, oops. Git add -u, and then git commit dash amend with 1M. Okay, so let's try to run this again. Git tag, sorry, SPX App Store. There we go. So it ran it with 1.0.0 and 1 for the build number. So far, so good. Guess I need to prep some topics to chat about for when the build is building. I guess this is like when a gamer streams and they're like waiting in queue. Like we could talk about the weekend plans. We could talk about the Reddit drama. Yeah, I was talking about the Reddit stuff indirectly earlier in Discord. Yeah, so the logs are going to this file, so there's not much to look at. Guess we could tail it over here again. I wonder why it's running so slow. I feel like this used to run so quickly. Let's see, how many packages are we using here? Not too many. And I think in the newest Xcode, we don't need our own enumeration of SF symbols anymore. Okay, that's still going. SF symbol in Xcode, what is this, 15? Not the human interface guidelines, developer. Release notes? Watch the latest videos. Is there a documentation site here? What's this? This is about Swift UI. So we do have something about symbols. Let's see what it has to say. So they're still using strings here. Okay, let's go back over here. Whoa, ALUtil didn't used to. Oh, we got an error. You've already uploaded a build with build number 1. Oh, okay. That is true. I have. when we were writing this script a few weeks ago, we did push version 1 up. And I guess it's a lie that this is build number 1. But I think if we just get status, I think if we just run it again, we will it should increment the build number. Yeah, I went to 2. Build number 2. When was build 1? That was I guess like I squashed everything, so I kind of have to look through. App Store script was week 8. Oh, I guess this would actually be the version 1. So we can move the tag back there. Maybe once this is done running. Let's see, what was I looking up? Oh yeah, SF symbols. Because I thought I heard a little rumor that we didn't have to stringly type them anymore. But that does not seem to be the case quite yet. Symbol effects, transitions. I don't really care about the transitions yet. I know that's a new feature. I don't really care right now. I'm not seeing it. And this just goes to the human interface guidelines, which would not have anything about how to reference them. Yeah, this is documentation/symbols. No, this is just the marketing page again. See anyone playing Diablo 4 out there? I finally completed the main campaign. I feel like the end of the story kind of dragged out a little bit. The first 3 acts were really fun, though. I did like so many of the side quests. Maybe that's why. Because I'd done so many side quests at the beginning. BruceLeif says, I haven't started playing it yet. Been too into old school RuneScape. Wow. There's a name I haven't heard in years. Let's put it into the web browser. Oh, old school as in like for real old school. Is it like WoW Classic or something like that? No cookies. Welcome to old school RuneScape. Relive the challenging leveling system and risk it all PvP of the biggest retro styled MMO. Oh man, this is retro website. This reminds me of like reading about World of no, not even World of Warcraft. Warcraft 3 websites back in the day. New sailing skill. The sailing skill. Oh look, we pushed to the App Store and we pushed our tags up. No errors uploading. That is fantastic. Content designed to train and skill. Oh wow, this is so. Hey, how's it going, Alex? Yeah, we just finished the big task of the day. We are all pushed to the App Store. We're detecting the build number from the tag, from the Git tag, creating a new tag, updating the Info.plist, and sending it on upstairs to Stephen Jobs himself. Our beautiful, beautiful App Store script. Do a little bit of setup, ensure the repo's clean, update the build numbers, which is what we did today, and then the stuff that you're probably familiar with already, archive, export archive, upload. And assuming everything happened well, we'll push the tags upstairs. Hey, oh my God. Thank you so much, CMGriffing. 54 viewers, holy cannoli. Howdy, Mr. Sir. Howdy, Mr. Sir, to you. Hey, Jalu, thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. Yeah, we were doing developers. Yes, this is the place for developers. Howdy, what are you up to? We were writing a deployment script for the iPhone app that we've been working on. It's using an open source tool. It's kind of like npx for Swift, and you can install it from Homebrew right here. Oh my God, thank you so much, BruceLeif, with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you so much, dude. What a what a great start to the weekend. Yeah, so as anyone who's written a thank you so much for the follow, Gbound number 1. Thank you so much for the follow, Jalu. So usually when you go to publish an app to the App Store in Xcode, you like go to the product and run a build through like a wizard, but I like to automate everything. So first we set up some directories. We ensure the Git repo is clean. We use sh, which is another open source tool I wrote for running command line tools from inside Swift. So this is gonna put the output to the terminal. So yeah, we ensure that the repo is clean. We update the build numbers, which was the big task for today. We archive, which is a little bit more exciting because we run Xcode build archive with the scheme to a generic platform. And then we have to export the archive and finally upload to the App Store with an API key. CMGriffing says, nice. I was working on a feature flag tool because I know all about the headache regarding gradual releases for iOS. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I actually didn't know you did iOS, honestly. I think last time I caught your stream, you were doing some database work. CMGriffing says, yeah, I do all sorts of stuff. Was stoked to see you here before I even rated. Oh, right on. Thank you, Alex, for attracting sweet, sweet raiders. Glad to see you here. Absolutely. CMGriffing says, yeah, I have a React Native app I'm working on slowly too. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a deploy script for, we're on week 11 of working on a journaling slash to-do app. So we can boot up the simulator. We're doing all Swift UI. We started 11 weeks ago. And this is the Xcode. This is the beta Xcode. This is the Xcode beta. Yes, this is the Xcode beta. But we're still targeting iOS 16. Just give the simulator a minute to wake up. It's had a long week as well, as I'm sure you all have. So currently I've got nothing in my journal. This is a fresh install. CMGriffing says, plot twist. I have a certificate from UW for iOS stuff from 2012. I learned how to make an iOS app without Arc, which was interesting. Oh, yeah, back in the day. Yeah, when Arc came out, that was so nice. What was the biggest quality of life improvement Apple did for iPhone apps? Was it Arc? Maybe. Objective-C for quite a few days. Thank you so much for the follow, man, drag, or axe. Pretty close for sure. Yeah, when Swift finally came out, it was like, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. And I write my servers in Swift. I write my command line tooling in Swift. I write my apps in Swift. My Android app, well, I guess that has to be in Kotlin. Still waiting for just the right cross-platform tool there. Yeah, I guess I have the same vision as the JavaScript folks. I want to see Swift everywhere. Yeah, so we can write a little blog post. Oh, why is the keyboard not attached? Hey, of course it's going to go badly when we have a raid going on. But we can paste something in there. Not sure where the keyboard went. And we can label this. We can say this is part of this app, and it's part of the apps I've been making. And then we can see it here. We can open it again and make edits. And are these hooked up? These are not hooked up yet, but it's supposed to be like you kind of like swipe like TikTok to make new cards, to like write little paragraphs. Then you go back and label them, and you're going to see all your storylines kind of crisscross throughout time throughout the past few weeks. Demo time is universal. Thanks. So glad you understand. Man, let's see. I was about to wrap up. I hadn't prepared anything else to work on today, but with all these new friends here, I feel like I gotta do something. So it's on test right now. What does this need next? CMGriffing says, yeah, cheers. No worries about wrapping up. We are just happy to be here. Thanks. Yeah, it's almost time for some video games and ice cream and whatnot, and distilled beverages, of course. Let's see. I guess I should rate it forward, as they say. Who's doing software development right now? CMGriffin's got the same weekend plans that I do. Let's see, who's also super small. Let's go all the way to the bottom. One viewer. Here we go. Oh, 2 viewers. Controller input changes. How do I do a how does rating work in this game? Someone with a cam is better than without. Oh yeah, good point. I just need to find the raid button. It's /raid channel name. Oh, thank you so much. There we go. Thanks so much for the raid, CMGriffin, from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you around. I'm mostly on Mastodon and Discord if you want to hang out, but here's my open source projects, and here's links to my apps on the App Store. And of course, please take care of your wrists. I've got a nice keyboard. Let's see, where's the camera? Somewhere over there. For a little bit of tilting, a little bit of splitting. And yeah, thanks so much, everyone. Have a great weekend.